My beautiful earth angels, what do we have for you today? What do we have for you today? Oh, you're making a choice. You got big plans for yourself. Okay. Well, your ships are going to be coming in soon. Very fast. This is fire energy. I'm talking to some feisty individual. You are fire. You're on fire actually at the minute. You're on fire is what I'm being told. You are kicking ass in every which way possible in your life. Every area that you can kick your ass in, you're kicking ass. Career is going incredibly well. You're getting a lot of opportunities. I want to say coming in fast. I just heard the first multi-millionaire of your family. The first multi-millionaire of your family. Make the right choices, okay? Discernment in your life right now is incredibly important. I've got an itchy nose. I don't know if somebody is snitching on you in some way, shape or form. I'm also picking up heavy Leo energy. Doesn't have to be the snitch, but there's fire energy around you. So it could be that you have a Leo around you, or you could be a Leo, or it's just fire, okay? Fire energy. You are a very bold, enigmatic, charismatic individual who is incredibly persuasive when they want to be. Don't get me wrong, you're not manipulative. You're persuasive. You're a business person with a very entrepreneurial mind. And again, first multi-millionaire of your family. Invest wisely, okay? I'm being called to tell you, when investments are being made, cross the T's and dot the I's. There's some investments coming your way that you might want to be a part of. And I just need you to cross your T's and dot your I's. Do your homework, read the paperwork, make sure it's all above board, and invest and use your discernment, okay? There could be a cycle in your life that you are tying up in one particular area, and I feel like it's love, okay? I feel like you're tying up something regarding love, and it's going to bring in some more space for you to allow you to live even more deeper than you ever have before. I love this energy for you. I love where this reading is going. And let's get some more for you. Oh my goodness, you are very deserving of this money, let me tell you, because you've been through a lot. You have been through a whole lot. I want to say you're very well-rounded. You're a very well-rounded individual. Yeah. My goodness. There's been one person in your life that's caused you a hell of a lot of stress and heartbreak, let me tell you. My God. Let's talk a little more on what we were just speaking about, okay? Because I don't feel like I'm finished here just yet. You are tying up a karmic cycle in your love life, and I want to say I might even be going back a decade. You might be tying up a karmic cycle of your love life that possibly has lasted around 10 years, and that could mean maybe you've been in a relationship with somebody for 10 years, or it could just mean the relationships that you've had over that period of time, that decade, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, I can't be 100%. I feel like you've repeated the same patterns and the same mistakes, and I feel like as time's gone on, you have become more and more aware of the mistakes that you are making in relationships, all right? You've healed as time's gone on. You've become more aware of you taking accountability for your part that you've needed to play, or that you have played in those relationships, okay? Because sometimes people just aren't the right fit. There might be two very, very good people who have very good intentions, but just rub each other up the wrong way. They just aren't the right fit. different beliefs, different values, etc., etc. And I feel like you've possibly repeated a pattern of people pleasing, possibly entering into relationships, losing yourself in that relationship in order to please a person so that you're not alone, because you want to be validated and you want to be with somebody and you want to have a relationship with somebody. So therefore you abandon a part of yourself in order to please the other person, which let's face it, is not healthy within itself, because you are showing that person, let's say, a not so authentic version of yourself. So when the authenticity comes through after the mask is dropped, you're left with your partner thinking, well, they were this person at the start, why are they not this person now? And that's also not your fault, okay? It could have been a pattern from generational cycles previous to you, but it is your responsibility to heal. And I'm also getting heavy throat chakra because I'm also stumbling across my words in this particular reading. I'm wanting to talk quicker than I actually can. So I'm not sure if you're impatient and possibly need to give yourself a little more patience when trying to communicate to people in your love life. There has been possibly a water sign, I want to say maybe particularly Cancer, in your life that has caused you a lot of stress and heartbreak, and you've had to walk away from them. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in a relationship with a Cancer. This is just my Cancer card. I want to say taking the reins and taking back control over this pain and this heartbreak has probably been the making of you, all right? So once you tie up this karmic cycle, you are going to create so much space in your life for authentic love, okay? For true, honest, authentic love. You are kicking ass in every area of your life. Let's reiterate that. When it comes to career, you are putting things in the right place, you're investing well. Just make sure you read the small print. When it comes to family and friends, I feel like you're very well liked and very well loved. When it comes to your emotional self, when it comes to giving to yourself, I feel like you have learned so much over this decade about self-love and about giving to yourself and about asking for time and about boundaries whenever you need to put a boundary in place, use of the word no, etc., etc. And when it comes to your loving relationships, after tying up this karmic cycle, across the board, you're just going to skyrocket. You are just going to skyrocket. And just as I say that, the Magician falls through. And what do we have on the bottom of the deck? No coincidences in tarot. If you've watched my channel for long enough, beautiful earth angels, you will know I say that a lot. Manifestations. Wow, haven't you been doing a lot of manifestations? And oh my goodness, are you proud of yourself? You're doing the work. You're believing again. You're believing that you are worth a beautiful life. You're believing that you're worth peace, prosperity, abundance, self-love, actual love, partnership love, etc. All of the good stuff. Serenity, joy, contentment, peace, harmony in life. Everything starts to align. It's just that chink that comes into place after you have tied up that karmic cycle of love. Boom. The Magician is here, Temperance is here, and my oh my, the world looks a whole lot prettier. Everything feels lighter. You have this magical air about you that is just so beautiful. Opportunity, investment again. I feel like somebody's going to ask you to invest in something, in a business, maybe a collaboration of some kind. It's going to come out, it's going to feel very simple. It's going to be a simple offer. But once you delve a little deeper, you start to understand how amazing and magical this offer actually is. Okay? When it comes to the King of Swords, there could be an air sign in your life that you've had a little bit of a difficult situation with, that you've decided to just walk away from. I think it's a good idea to stick to that choice and to stick to that option. And I feel like that's all we have time for, my beautiful earth angels. If you've enjoyed the reading, give me a bag of money.